I have already released several videos about the FERS retirement system, or FERS. But there is a subset of people who work for the federal government that are covered under the FERS Special Category Employee System. While their benefits are similar, there are some differences, and today I would like to go over those differences. I'm David Packer, Financial Advisor with Bridgeland Financial. First, let me explain Special Category Employees, or SCE positions. SCE employees generally include law enforcement, custom agents, border patrol agents, firefighters, DSS agents, nuclear material couriers, and air traffic controllers. There's a code on your LES next to your FERS deduction that should tell you where you fall. If you're not an SCE employee, this video will not apply to you. When can SCE employees retire? SCE employees, because they are forced retired, have a different set of rules on that. If you have at least 25 years of service, you can retire at any age. Keep in mind that if you retire before age 50, this may affect your ability to withdraw from your TSP. If you have at least 20 years of service, you can retire as early as age 50. Of course, most SCE employees are forced retired at age 57. Keep in mind that if you work in a non-SCE position before switching over to an SCE position, the non-SCE position does not count towards your 20 years. What about retiree annuity supplement, or RAS? All SCE employees receive a RAS if they retire with their 20 years. As I said in my video called Federal Retiree Annuity Supplement, there is an earning test associated with that RAS, but that only kicks in at your minimum retirement age. That can be up to 7 years after retiring at age 50. In other words, SCE retirees may have some time to make above the earnings test before it kicks in at that minimum retirement age. Another benefit for SCE employees is that the cost of living adjustment on your FERS benefits start when you retire, not at 62 when non-SCE employees start. Keep in mind though that there is no cost of living adjustment on your RAS. Another difference to know is how you can withdraw from your TSP. Those under the FERS SCE system can withdraw from their TSP penalty-free at age 50 as long as they are separated from service and worked until they are age 50. In other words, if you retire before age 50, even if you are eligible to retire, this rule does not apply to you. In that case, you will not be able to withdraw from your TSP penalty-free until age 55. Generally speaking, you may not withdraw from your TSP unless you reach the age of 55, unless you are an SCE employee. A common question I get from SCE employees is if you are an SCE employee and you move from a primary position to a secondary one, how does that affect your SCE benefits? Well, if you were in a primary position, i.e. first line firefighter, for at least 3 continuous years and then move directly without break into a secondary position, i.e. a fire inspector, you can retain the benefits you got through your SCE. The position you apply for should be labeled either primary or secondary position before you apply for them. Now, I hope you found this video valuable, as there are many questions regarding how SCE benefits differ. If you know someone who can value from this information, please feel free to share it with them. If you'd like a more in-depth look at your specific federal retirement benefits, please don't hesitate to reach out to us no matter where you may live at 435-535-1630 or visit our website at www.bridge2retire.com. We look forward to hearing from you.